Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucid Tutorials. In today's video, I'll show you how to use the Freeform app on macOS 13 Ventura. Apple's Freeform app is a productivity tool that lets you collaborate, brainstorm, and share ideas with colleagues, clients, friends, and others on a digital whiteboard, or you can use the Freeform app by yourself. The Freeform app lets you add sticky notes, shapes, lines, text, photos, links to web pages, videos, audio, and more. To use the Freeform app, you need to install macOS Ventura version 13.1 on your Mac computer. To create a new board, launch the Freeform app by typing Freeform in the Spotlight search and pressing Enter on your keyboard. Then click the Create a Board button in the toolbar. To name your board, click Untitled in the top left and type a name for your board. For instance, my first trip to Italy or my business ideas. As soon as you enter the title, it appears in the sidebar. Anytime you want to access the board or the canvas, click the All Boards icon in the sidebar and open it by double-clicking on its thumbnail. If you want to hide the sidebar to have a wider view, click the Hide Sidebar icon. To view the sidebar again, click the Show Sidebar icon. If you don't like to see the grid on your digital whiteboard, click the View menu and select Hide Grid or Show Grid if you change your mind. To add a sticky note to your board, click the Add Sticky Note button in the toolbar. Click it and drag it to place it where you want it. To resize the note, click one of the blue selection handles and drag it. By default, you get a yellow sticky note. If you prefer a different color, click your note to view the formatting tools. Click the color button and select your favorite color. To add text to your sticky note, double-click your note and start typing. For instance, my first trip to Italy. To move the text to the top, click your note to select it. Next, click the formatting button and from the drop-down menu, choose Align Top, Align Middle, Bottom, Align Left, Center, or Align Right. You can change the size of your font by double-clicking your note, selecting your text, and choosing a font size from the drop-down menu. To use a different font for your note, click the Format menu, Font, Show Fonts. To change the font, select your text, then select the font type from the list. The font size can be changed by clicking one of the preset sizes. To change the font color, click this square button to access the color picker palette. And drag the crosshair anywhere on the wheel to get the color you want. Or you can choose a color from the color palettes. If you want to add an emoji to your note, hold down Ctrl, Command, and Space keys on your Mac keyboard. Place the cursor on the note where the emoji should appear. Click your favorite emoji to insert it in your note. To change the size of the emoji, select it, then choose a size from the formatting tools. To add a shape or line to your board, click the Choose a Shape or Line button in the toolbar. There are a variety of shapes classified in various categories. Select the one you need. Resize it by clicking it and dragging a selection handle to adjust the size. To change the color of a shape, click it to select it. You will see the formatting tools below the shape. Click the color button to choose a different color for your shape. If you need more colors, click the color wheel icon to access the color picker palette and drag the crosshair anywhere on the wheel to get the color you want. If you click on No Fill, the color will be removed from the shape. To add lines to a shape, click the formatting tools. Select the type of line you want. and adjust the thickness by clicking the up and down arrows. And clicking the color tool to change the line color. You can drag and place the shape on your note if you want. The same formatting can be applied to all shapes and lines available. Now let's insert another shape and rotate it. To rotate a shape or an image, click it to select it. Next, hold down the Command key on your keyboard. The double-headed arrow will change shape into a double-headed curved arrow. Then rotate it in either the clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Now let's add lines to these shapes. If you want to group them, click and drag over the shapes to select them. Then right-click on your selection and choose Group. They can now be moved together. You can choose Ungroup if you change your mind. If you need a straight line, click the Shape and Line button, and from the Basic category, choose a straight line. To change the line thickness, click the line, and next click the Line button or the icon to view your options. Click on the up arrow to increase its thickness. If you want a dashed line or dotted line, click the line buttons. The line's color can be changed by clicking on the arrow next to the color wheel and selecting a different color. To make the line longer, click on one of the selection handles and drag it. To rotate the line, move it clockwise or anti-clockwise. When you rotate a line, you may notice a slightly jumpy movement. To get more control, hold down the Command key on your keyboard and rotate it. To duplicate the line, hold down the Option key on your keyboard, click on the line and drag it. You may ask, what can I do with a straight line? It depends on your imagination. I have already made these images on this board using straight lines and adding other shapes to create meaningful images. Making these images involved simple steps, including copying, pasting, rotating, and mixing straight lines with other shapes. If you want to use a line arrow, click on the Shape and Line button. Go to the Basic category and choose the line arrow. To make the line longer or shorter, click the arrow and drag a selection handle to adjust the size. To change the line thickness, click it to select it. Then click the Line button and use the up arrow to change its thickness. If you want to change the starting or ending of an arrow, click on the arrow button and select a different start or end from the drop-down list. To connect two or three shapes, click on the Shape or Line button and select the connection line. Click on the line, then click the Connection Style button to see different styles. I'll select the middle one. To connect the line to your shapes, click on the blue handle and you will see a double-headed arrow. Drag the line towards the edge of your shape and it will snap to the edge. If you want to change the direction of the connection line, click on the green handle to pull it to the left, right, up, or down. To duplicate the connection line, hold the Option key down, click on it, and drag it. Now place your cursor over the blue handle and you will see a double-headed arrow. Click on it and drag it towards the shape and it will snap to the edge. Now, if you drag any of these shapes around, the connection line will follow the shape. Next, I'll show you how to use the pen tool. Click the Shape and Line button click the pen tool. To draw a line, click, release the mouse button, drag, and click. And again, drag and click, drag and click, drag and click, drag and click. Repeat as many times as you need. Finally, double-click the red square or press the escape key on your keyboard to end the line. If you made a mistake, double-click the line, press the Command and Z keys on your keyboard, and the last line will be deleted. Repeat if you need to delete more lines. To draw a perfectly horizontal or vertical line, hold the Shift key down, then click and drag. To change a straight line into a curved line, click the line. A small circle appears in the middle of the line. Click it and pull it down or up. To resize it, click and drag over the line to select it. Next, hold the Shift key down and drag one of the side handles to the left or right. To duplicate the shape, select it as before. Press the Command and C keys to copy it to the clipboard. Then press the Command and V keys to paste it. Repeat as many times as you need. I made this line pattern just using one curved line. The final image had just a few simple steps, including copying, pasting, rotating, and grouping. By clicking and dragging over shapes, you can select them, then click the Options button and select Group. Or from the Arrange menu, select Group or Ungroup. To rotate the shape, press the Command key to get a double-headed curved arrow and rotate. To add a text box, click the text box button and enter your text. For instance, my first trip to Italy. Click the text box to view the formatting tools. And as before, the font size and color can be adjusted using the formatting tools. Double-click your text box if you need more options for fonts and colors. You can choose a font type from the list and a color from the color palette. You can enlarge the text by clicking the green handle and dragging it. To add a link to the board, click the Media button. From the drop-down menu, select Link. Enter a web page address or URL, for instance, airbnb.com, and press Insert. A thumbnail of the link appears on your board. When you double-click on a thumbnail, your default web browser will begin to redirect you to the website. You can also click on the I button to see the website. If you need to edit a link, click the link button. To refresh the link in your browser, click the curved arrow. To add photos or movie clips to the board, drag them onto it. To resize your photo or movie, click the selection handle and drag it. Click the photo and you will get the crop tool. Drag the slider to crop it to your liking. Clicking on the eye icon will give you a larger view of your photo or movie. Click the arrow button to play the movie clip. To return to the board, press the Escape key on your keyboard or click on the red button in the upper left corner. Finally, you can export your board as a PDF file by clicking on File and selecting Export as PDF. This is the PDF file. I hope that this tutorial was helpful. If you learned something new from it, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to receive notifications of upcoming tutorials. Your support will encourage me to make more videos for you. Thank you for watching.